Roots to Wellbeing uses the 5 ways to wellbeing to support your mental health. Connect, take notice, keep learning, be active and give. Thanks for watching.
Hi, I'm Dr Yvette Ankrah MBE and I am one of the trustees at Roots to Wellbeing. I am passionate about mental health and wellbeing and talk a lot about self-care, and that involves looking after your mind, body and your soul. The reason I'm passionate about looking after yourself and taking care is because I've experienced across my lifetime burnout, stress and overwhelm. And that's what I primarily work in. I support business owners to avoid going down the path that I did. So because of that journey, I talk about self-care, I talk about looking after yourself, and it's important because if you are not looked after, nothing else matters. It starts with you. And I'd like to share today some of the tools and techniques that I use for my own well-being and that I teach my clients. And my clients are primarily business owners who are overwhelmed, stressed out, and want to see how they can achieve and thrive through their businesses. But these tools everybody can use and support themselves. So the first one is something that we all have and we mostly ignore. It's our breath. So by focusing on your breath, you can help yourself feel grounded, less upset, if you're feeling a bit anxious or worried. And it's why people say take a deep breath before you do something. So focusing on your breath, just being aware of how your breath feels going in and out of your body, is the first tool to try. So just by thinking about that feeling, that sensation, not trying to change your breath, just thinking about it, helps you feel grounded. And that feeling is important to feeling safe and in control. By changing your breath, you can also affect your body and also your mind. So a change could be, for example, using something called 4-4 breathing, where you breathe in for the count of 4. So you breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a good technique to try before you've got something busy, if you're feeling that there's a lot going on and you just need to stop and think. That's a good way of doing it. Taking that deep breath in gives you a nice hit of oxygen, and it's also a way of you, again, gaining back some control in your body and in that space. So your breath is something that is available to you wherever you are at any time, for you to just focus on just breathing in and out or using the 4-4 breath. So that's one tool that you have available to you. Another thing that I like to think about is what am I focusing on and where's my focus? If you're finding that you're watching a lot of the news, going through a lot of the social media posts and they're not all positive, and you're finding that even looking at all of those is causing you to feel anxiety, it's time to switch it off and think about something else. What else do you want to focus on? What else can you focus on? Could it be another task, like learning a new recipe, cleaning the house, playing with children? Think about where you can put your focus, and that will also help you. If you're focusing on the negative and focusing on things that are causing you anxiety, it's going to create more anxiety. So think about where your focus is. And the last tool that I want to share with you is one that helps me every day, and I know has a big impact on clients when I share it with them. And it's about gratitude. So the act of being thankful, even when you think, what do I have to be thankful for? We start with the small things and go bigger. So it could be that you had a phone call from a friend to check up on you. It could be, if you are living with people, that someone gave you a hug today. But those things matter, and those things help your well-being. And if every night you write down 3 things that you are thankful for that happened in that day, and keep going, you'll find it changes how you think about the world. It changes your perspective. If you're having trouble sleeping right now, it's a good thing to try, because it will help relax your mind before you go to sleep. So 3 things you're grateful for in the evening before you sleep. Ideally, handwrite them. If not, there are lots of great apps out there that you can try. After 21 days of doing this, you'll notice that you start thinking a little differently as the new habit is forming. After 90 days of doing it, you've created a new habit of gratitude, and it has actually changed how your brain works. So that is something that I would recommend everybody do. Start it now and continue it as we go through the weeks and months. It may be hard to find things to be grateful for, but it could be, as I said, that something that's outside of your world. It's a blue sky. There was some happy news that you heard on the radio. Your favourite song was playing. So think of the 3 things. Even at a time when there's a lot going on, there's lots that we can be grateful for. I'm grateful every day that I have somewhere to live that's comfortable, that I have food. Always grateful for that. So give those things a go, starting with your breath as a tool that you can use to help you, whether it's changing your breathing or just focusing on your breathing. Thinking about gratitude and what you have is brilliant. And thinking about what you're going to focus on and where your attention is going to go. So those are the things I thought I'd share with you. So I've been Dr Yvette Ankrah MBE, and I'm a transformational coach, speaker and business consultant. And I hope you watch all of the amazing videos that are part of Mental Health Week.
If you feel inspired and want to learn ways to support your mental health, please subscribe to our channel. Or you can find us at www.rootstowellbeing.org. And if you would like to get involved in future videos, please contact hello@rootstowellbeing.org. Thank you.